Welcome to another adventure. Yeah, we're going to head straight out there and see what we see. A big slab of a truck coming down the road right now. Oh, while we're here, man, I hope the caravan's where I left it. I don't really feel like sleeping in the rooftop tent. I need a new rooftop tent. Been running the King's Quickie for like 5 years now. Thing's been bloody great. Alright, well, I'm hoping I'll see the van in a minute. Should be down there somewhere. Yep, still down there. Right where we left it. Hitch up the van and move somewhere else. And there she be. Hey buddy. Now I'm just going to go up the track here, like, I don't know, 200 metres, 300 metres, the boundary of the prospecting lease, because it's only a small prospecting lease. I'm still here working for the leaseholder. You know, I've been working this strip here. It's just been pretty much one big long patch of gold all the way through. It's going to have a look back up the top end there, and there's heaps of other areas I haven't even looked at in here, so I'm sure there's more around. I'm just going to get looking. But yeah, we're going to move. So let's get on with it. I'm not even moving the caravan that far. Like, I just want to move it so it feels like a fresh trip, you know, like different scenery, different camp, you know, because there'd still be gold down here, but I just don't want to be here for another week. You know, get up in the morning and I won't even bother taking the car out. I'll just walk around the van pretty much. So, you know, that's the ideal situation where you can just sort of camp right on the gold. The spot that I'm taking the van up to was pretty much, you know, the last area where I was finding gold, picking up some really nice species over there. So I wish I had the 8000 with me. I don't know what's going on with that. I won't even talk about that. It is what it is, and we'll just get on with it, because we've still got a great machine here with us. I'm sure there'll be more stuff around to pick up. Just gotta walk over it. Me and my missus went travelling around Australia in a friggin' 15-foot, $6,000 caravan, and it was the best thing I've ever done. I went all the way around Australia and I came straight back to Kalgoorlie. Should be heading down towards 25, you know, real soon. I'm pretty impatient with it. Feels like I've already done a whole season. Yeah, feels like I've done a whole season in hell. So you know you're in a good spot, right? When you park, your camp's right on old scrapes, see? That's an old scrape right there. Super old. You see a little bit of dirt piled up there. And we camped right on it. On the exploration, we're here on the prospecting, so obviously people crept in on the prospecting a little bit, you know, found these patches, but they didn't go, you know, they didn't go too far. That's a lie, they went all through there. Yep. Just going to stay right on this line that I've been finding gold quite regularly, and we're just going to work it deeply. It's not going to veer away from it. I had a target marked here. There was a, yeah, it's an old scrape. There was a small, I'll try this one first. Tiny little flake. Yeah, just right there next to where I parked the van, right on that old scrape. Because the old detectors, you know, I found quite a bit of gold around the old scrapes in this area, because the old detectors just had trouble, and I know a lot of the guys just got frustrated, and you know, because I've been there before, you know, with the old machines, not really sensitive on the small gold, so you just really get frustrated, and yeah, a lot of the time you just end up walking away. Well, that's a pretty good start, isn't it? I need 3 grams pretty much straight up. I don't know if that'll get us there, but it'll certainly help. Yeah, I'll take the machine back over, we'll change the battery, we'll fill this bloody hole in. And yeah, it's not that far away, thankfully. It's a lovely area to work through here, eh? But it's been worked real heavy, so you might have noticed, you might not have, but I got the threshold on now. I got it at full sensitivity manual. I don't think Auto 2 will really cut it on this patch, but you know, put me onto it. So yeah, there's just a lot of trash here, so but I actually quite enjoy working heavily trashed areas. Gold is so small, it's probably, it wouldn't even tip the scale. See what's going on here, I don't know what's going on, must be a bit of gold in this one, it was fair squelching. Everything's going to get smashed up, heaps of bits there to smash. So I'll add that to pile. Had a boot scrape, as you do. Thinking it might have been a nail. Probably still is. Just sounds promising. Dilly dilly. This is sort of a funny little bit. Nice bit. Sweet. Yeah, that was a wicked sounding target, sort of all the way from the top. Well, I mean, between that specie and that nice little lump, we probably got our 3 grams, to be honest. Which is good, because it was bloody expensive to get out here, eh? You definitely want to be cleaning that up on the first day pretty much straight away. Start actually making some money now. So that's nice. I've only been detecting for like half an hour. Yeah, one of the batteries that we got for the 6000 is definitely rooted. Sort of mildly ridiculous that that tiny bit came out of that scrape there. Ooh. Doesn't have as much in it by the looks of it. Well, by the sound of it, I should say. Did see a bit of gold in there though. Pretty tempted to smash those 2 species I found today very soon. And that was a good start. That was a nice bit to start with. Needed that to get me going. And I'm sure between these there's probably a gram in there, so I got my 3 grams that I wanted. Don't know how that happened, but it did. You know, it'll be freezing cold pretty soon. You know, it was borderline freezing last night. 0.3, something like that. Spot is ridiculous, eh? Bit there this morning, and I just got that little bit here. They're all really small bits. Another small bit just there, heaps of other gold in there. It's all seemed to be running just right pretty much where the caravan is, just down through here. It'd be across this whole area, but there's just like a strip of it through here. It was probably like an old gold bearing reef here that's just eroded pretty much over the years, and people have just been hammering it to bits. There's a heap of working down in the contacts over there in the basalts, in the greenstones. Quite a few alluvial digs, and I haven't even made my way over there yet and seeing what I can get basically. But it's a wicked spot, eh? Doesn't sound too shabby. Good. Probably sitting flat. Nice. It's a bit bigger than the other ones I was getting. Right next to the generator. Gonna have a break now, I think. Well, might put in another couple of chain lines. That was pretty fun little morning walk. One gram. No complaints. 1 hour. 1 gram, 1 hour. Imagine if you could get paid $200 an hour, like every day, all day. Cool. I mean, you know, this is it. This is the weather everyone's been waiting for. Yeah, those batteries there, they don't look that old. You just throw them on the ground, you know, like whatever. What do you expect from people out here? There's so much trash around here that it's hard to be like, you know, like what's 2 batteries? So much trash, you would not believe. Nice. Could you consider this working from home? I'm doing my part. Yeah, we just came around this little bush. Got that. This one's a bit more interesting. keep on keeping on. Oof, never. Don't get too close, Mr. Snake. It's about 11:30 now. This is what we got yesterday when we got here. Everything in the dolly pot soon. Smack it all up, pan it all out. Sound pretty good. Sound pretty good indeed. Little claw. It's a seriously unique little piece. Huh. Like a pickhead. It was down there a fair bit. I thought it was going to be way bigger than that. It's got a bit of chunk on it, but yeah, nothing special, that's for sure. We chuck her on the scales quickly and have a quick look. It's not that far away. Oh yeah. That was a pretty non-eventful afternoon. Like nothing. Yeah, I haven't given up yet. Alright, now I give up. Not too bad though for a couple of days. A couple of pretty slack days, I might add. Like a slacker. You know, it's really hard to take a step back when you got this right here, just waiting for you. One thing I've learned out here, like you're either going to have a good day or you're not, you know. You can work your ass off and slog it out all day for nothing, you know. On another day you can just sort of get out of bed at like midday and just wander out and walk on an ounce nugget. So I mean, there's no point killing yourself for it. Just take it every day as it comes and just hope for the best. Cool. So cool. Well, that's not a bad way to start the day. It's a purple grasshopper. We need to do better. More of them. Just got that little one. Just keep going. Into my pouch here. That it's full of trash. Always keep the hotties. Quite a few of them around. Specie. First bit of gold for Monday. You'd hope it'd be gold after all that stuffing around. Oh, we finally got it. Yep, tiny little flake. Yeah, definitely quite a few little flakes still sitting around. That was a super average morning. Just a few small bits. That was it. A couple of hours. Yeah, 2 hours and 3 little bits. Nice. Nice bit just came out of the dolly pot. Got everything else, but I can't snuffle that up. So I'm just going to dump it all into there and I'll take it home. We got some concentrates there with super fine gold in it. What came out of the rest of those species.